Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cost of living in the Philippines. And the problem here is as follows. For 2 years, Daisy has been asking me to dye my hair. 2 years. And I have put this off for 2 years. In fact, put it off for more than 2 years. But we have guests coming today, Roger and Bing from Bingala Travels. So I want to show you. This is my black hair, my natural black hair. And Daisy, she thinks that my hair is not black. So she's making me put this gooey stuff in my hair. This is her big request. After 2 years, this is the only thing she's requested. So, 10 pesos. Cost of living in the Philippines. 10 pesos. And I will be young Rabbi Chewbacca in the Philippines, baby. All right, go ahead, do your thing. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
And you think this is going to make me young again?
Yeah, guapo.
Guapo?
Also.
We'll put some on the oten?
Hey, did you mention that?
No? Okay. Well, scratch that. Delete that.
Yeah. Transformation.
What?
Yeah? The transformation with
Yeah.
Michael Fazio.
Yeah. That's right.
The new Michael Fazio.
Yeah, the new and improved Michael Fazio. Yesterday, I got a haircut, in case you didn't notice. I told the gentleman at the haircutting place, leave the sides short. And normally when I sit in the chair, I just close my eyes and relax. And this is what we got. We got Yamu, voila. Nada, nothing on the sides. I don't really care about that so much, but immediately afterwards, I went to get diesel fuel, and I told him fill up the containers halfway so it doesn't spill in the tricycle. He filled them right up to the top. One of them had a rubber band and a plastic top on it. That one spilled all over the tricycle. I was out last night at 8 o'clock in the evening cleaning the man's tricycle with soap and water. Even though the gentleman was, he was so nice about it. He didn't even want me to clean his tricycle. I couldn't leave diesel fuel all over the floor of his tricycle though. But my point is, when you're in the Philippines and you explain something to somebody and they say yes, they understand. The gentleman at the gas station, the petroleum man putting the diesel fuel in the container said, don't spill even one drop. Yes, sir. And he had the diesel fuel thing and he was just taking it out of one container and putting it to the next, and I told him, don't do that. Okay, yes, sir, no more. Sorry, sir. He did it all the other 3 containers. I couldn't stop him from dripping diesel fuel all over everything. A lot. And now how long do we have to leave that on?
10 minutes.
All right, so in 10 minutes, I will be young Rabbi Chewbacca in the Philippines. Look at my hat over there. I want to show you my new hat. This hat is so cool. It's actually half of a volleyball cap. Okay? I found this on the beach. And what I do is when I'm doing welding or making dusty stuff, I just put this on like this. And if it's raining, it keeps the cold rain off my head. If it's dusty, it keeps most of the dust. If I'm welding, it keeps the it's a great idea. If you have an old basketball and you do welding, or an old volleyball and you do welding, it's a much better welding cap. So let me show you around. This is my little workbench here. Just to digress. When you explained specifically, word for word, speaking slow and clearly, explain what you want done. Directions in the Philippines, instructions. Don't expect the people, even if you say, do you understand? What they understand is the word understand. So they say, yes, I understand the word understand, but I don't understand. What it means is they don't understand anything that you said necessarily, unless you get somebody that speaks English. But if you say, do you understand, after you explain something and you don't get what you want, don't be upset about it. It'll give you a nosebleed. Okay, so here's my workbench. This paint and this paint and this paint is white. That's going to go on the top of the boom after I put the sand paint on the top of the boom, so you can walk along the top of the boom and get to the grease fitting at the top. Now, this hole here is one of 3 holes along the back, and then there are another hole goes to the back of the container. The container's going to have to be moved over there somewhere. I'm going to bring in 2 trucks and have the 2 trucks pick the container up, because one truck can pick up the container, but the container is full, so now I need a second truck to move the container. So then once I get the container moved over there, first I have to dig, I'll show you. First I have to dig the water tank out. That's what I'm doing all my digging now, so I can be done ready for lifting. So the water tank is going here. It's going to be 4 meters by 4 meters by 4 meters by 4 meters square and 4 meters deep, or 3.5 meters deep. I've raised the level of the property 1 meter higher than the existing ground level. I have that hole, as I said. Now the existing ground level was about 8 inches lower than you could see the plywood there. That's the existing ground level. And there's a chicken with 14 eggs right inside that little flowery stuff. So this string is where I know the tracks go up against the building, where I won't smack into the building. This is the hole from a different perspective. So once I get those 3 holes finished, and then I'm gonna move out there into the street, and I'm going to turn the machine around and attack this from different angles. It'll make it a little bit simpler to do the digging. I got another hole there, a hole here, a hole there, that I'll be able to dig these. There's actually 12 holes, and then I have to move the container and dig the other 3 holes along the back there. So this is a logistical thing, and we're running out of camera. So Daisy, come here and say goodbye.
Bye. Something for me.
Okay, this is going to be the view from the future hotel. The to-go fast boat goes across the water out there. That yellow thing is a diving